So as you probably already know, alliances are a very big part of Age of Empires Mobile. Being in a good alliance will allow you to participate in fun events, battle other alliances, and it gives you the opportunity to learn from other players and socialize with them. In all similar mobile games, the social factor of the game is critically important, and alliances is where you'll be able to do most of that. Hey guys, this is Heretic, and in this video we're going to talk about alliances in the Age of Empires mobile game. Let's go ahead and get started. Building a new alliance on a new server can be a bit challenging. As you would expect, having a group of friends before you start the alliance is always best, as from the very start you will need to get alliance members to progress. First, let's go ahead and create an alliance from scratch. To do this, in the alliance interface at the beginning of the game, click Create instead of Join, like you see here. Next, give your alliance a unique name between 6 and 14 characters. In this case, I'm going to choose Heresy. Next, give your alliance a 3-character abbreviation. Here, I'll go ahead and just use HSY, but it could be anything as long as it's unique on your particular server. The announcement is what other people see when they look at your alliance. I recommend putting something here. It can be what you're all about, what kind of players you're looking for, what your time zone is, etc., etc. Next is type. For type, you can have anyone, which means just that. Anyone can join your alliance. They can use the quick join option, or they can search for you, and they just get directly in without having to get approved. The other option is application. When people apply for entrance into the alliance, you'll need to accept them before they can actually get in the door. Language is just that. What language does your alliance use? What is the majority of the players actually speak? Next, choose the colors for the tiles and the borderline that runs around your alliance. I'm going to go ahead and choose green because, I like the color green. Anyway, the Alliance interface is very beautiful and full of information. Here on the left-hand side, you can see basic information about your alliance, and there's a settings button that you can edit and change any of the requirements. Like you can see here, I could go ahead and change the tile underneath. I could go ahead and add the alliance announcement, those sorts of things. You can also set your permissions. Again, here you can set, depending on the rank of the player within your alliance, they can do certain things like invite other people to the alliance. If I want anyone at rank 3, if I just want anyone to be able to directly invite anyone to the alliance, I can just do that. Click Save, and that's applied. That means anybody in the alliance can invite anybody else in. All right, I can go to other alliances and kind of add a quick look at those alliances here, which can be interesting as just a way to track. All right, let's go back to the main interface again. And across the bottom, you have Add Group Chat. This is for Discord, so you can go in and get it, like the invite link from your Discord, and you can paste that in here. And then anyone in the alliance would be able to just click and join your Discord. Treasury. This is like an alliance store, and anyone in the alliance can use their coins to buy items from the alliance store. And you can sort, and there's a lot of really good ones too. If you look through, there's a lot of stuff that you can eventually get. All right, there's lots of stuff here. All right, so next is Warehouse. Warehouse is where you have your alliance funds, which we'll talk about in a little bit, and the resources. It's a place to go to quickly look at what you've got. There's information on most of these screens, so you get some guides to what's going on here. Gifts is a place that you and anyone else in your alliance will go to quite often. As people do certain things within the game, they'll provide gifts to the full alliance. You can, again, as it says here, you defeat tribes, you increase in your power, you advance to a new age, You buy empire coins, etc. They'll give gifts to the whole alliance. It's another good reason to be in an alliance. Assist. This is when anybody is building anything, training in the game, they can select alliance assistance, and anyone else in the alliance can click a button to assist. It doesn't cost them anything, and what it does is it reduces the amount of time it takes to complete whatever it is they're doing, building or training. All right, so now let's go next to land. Land is a very important part of the alliance interface here. The overview is just that. It shows you what your daily resource rewards are, the power and where it's coming from for your alliance, the buff bonuses, the buildings that you have, etc. Land is where you go to construct things that are land-based. So that would be your strongholds, your flags, your resource center, and your supply depot. And all you have to do here is, like, if I wanted to build an alliance flag, I click build. It takes me here to my alliance plot. That's what I started off with here. And within here, I could build my stronghold, or I could build a flag. And the flags allow you to increase the territory, basically. And so to note here, along the top, it says Alliance Constructions. It shows what my current resources are. And next to flag, it shows what's required. So it's going to require 12,000 of each resource, but 5,000 of these coins, which I don't have. I only have 1,000. So I'll have to cancel here. To get those coins, to get those funds, people just have to donate. So we'll get to that in just a second. So let's go back to the interface here. All right, let's go to Honor. Honor is a place where you can go to look at quests that are specific to the alliance itself. So you have building the stronghold, having a certain number of allies, and people get gifts from these. And you go through chapters. It's just quest, basically. It's just to guide you along so that you can have a very successful alliance. And it keeps going. So next, let's go to War Machine. This will allow you to build your siege equipment, which is your trebuchet, your escalade, and you can go here to start building. I could build here, right? Let's go back and try it. Let's click the plus. You have to build a machine workshop first, which I don't have. But if I did, I could build some trebuchets. That would be cool. Allies is where you can see a list of all of your allies within everybody that's in the alliance. And you can go through each of these ranks to look at who's in them, and you can adjust people from here. On the left, obviously, you can see who the alliance leader is. You can set the permissions, membership requests, so any of the leaders could go in. And this alliance, right, anybody could. You can go through and you can look at the requests that you get, and you can accept them individually or reject all or accept all in batch. Next, let's go to war. What are we doing as an alliance? Like, what kind of rallies are happening right now? And so you can look, you would see things like against other players, and you would also see event type rallies, and you could go in here and just see what's going on and maybe join them. All right, very important spot here is technologies. So this is where your alliance can grow, and you can do things like Great Alliance, which increases the alliance member limit, which is important. Not for me, because it's only me in the alliance right now, right? But as you grow, you'll want to allow for additional members to join the alliance. So of note here, you have this recommend. And if you have the permissions to do it, right, and you can set those permissions on the permission screen, you can go here and you can recommend. So on here, as the leader of the alliance and anyone else in the alliance, you can go through and you can donate to the alliance. As you donate, it's actually increasing your funds that you have available, those alliance coins, where we needed 5,000 to build that flag, and we only had 1,000. So I can go here and I can donate, and you get a certain number of donations per time. And you can also donate coins. So as you donate coins, the donation goes higher. And again, what this does is it's giving you over here, if I go to land, I go to build, I'm up to 1.56 thousand funds. And that's one of the ways that you grow the funds. Other ways would be sieging other cities, alliance wars, which is when your alliance is attacking and competing in a war against another alliance, and when you win, like when you destroy other buildings, you're going to be getting alliance funds, getting bonus funds added. You have those alliance missions that we were looking at, which was here in honor. As you complete these, you'll get additional funds. So some of them are really easy, right? So getting 5 people to join or getting 4 more people to join your alliance will give you that mission complete. That quest is complete, and you'll get additional funds added to the alliance, as well as getting these rewards for everybody. There's also weekly and special events that happen occasionally that will give you additional alliance funds. So again, it's like a quest, it's like doing certain things that will allow you to get more funds. So this is a basic look at the alliance interface and the things that you can do as an alliance. Some of the other things that you have to think about, of course, is like, how do I get people to join? So one thing you'll want to do for sure is you'll want to go back like we were looking at here and adding things about your alliance here within the alliance announcement. You have to set your membership types. You would want to go to one of the groups like World, and from within here you can announce your alliance and why people should join, and hopefully people would see that when they're looking for an alliance and they would join that way. You can also go into your language and do the same thing, right? If it's English, Spanish, whatever it is. And you can try to find people to join you, as you're seeing here. That's what most people are doing here when they're using this right now, because this is the very beginning of a realm, all right? So I hope that helps as far as kind of just say a quick overview of alliances, the alliance setup within the Age of Empires mobile game. Take care.